Hey, what's up, Facebook? This is my first time doing this. I've never done live before, so hopefully this all goes well. Hey, Mr. Abernathy, I see you joining in. Oh, Shlucky's here too. Caitlin, hi. Everybody joined the party. Yeah, I was saying I've never done this before, so we'll see how it goes. I like the comments. So I'm basically just kind of doing this because, I got a bunch of friends that live kind of all over and we don't get to see each other that often. So I thought this would be a good way to connect with you all. Hey, Will, Shleki, I see you watching. Taro, what's up, man? Um, I just kind of wanted to connect with everybody and have this time to chat. That and being a guy in a wheelchair, there's always like a million questions that everybody has, but nobody ever really asks. So I want this to be really open. So if anybody has any questions or wants to ask me anything, be it any topic whatsoever, feel free to throw it in the comments and I'll try to get to it. I can't promise it. If I don't get to it in this chat, maybe I'll save your question for another video next week or something. Yeah, if anybody has anything that they want to ask me or talk about, feel free to throw it in the comments. I realize most of you probably already know me. That's why we're friends and why you're watching. Will, I would love some Girl Scout cookies, always. But yeah, I know most of you probably already know me, but in case somebody comes across this video that doesn't know me, I figure I should tell you a little bit about me at least to start. Hi, Sarah, long time. Tara wants to know about the straw ban. I may do that for its own video. We'll see. I might touch on it later. I'll keep that in mind though. Elise and Allegra, hi. Can I drive a drone? I've never had the opportunity, so I'm really not sure. Um, anyway, so about me, I am the middle child of 3 siblings. I have a younger brother. Casey, I think I saw you joined in. My brother Casey, he is a registered nurse in an ER in Omaha. And my older sister Christine, who I think I saw her join in here too. She is a middle school ESL teacher, and she has a blog, which I highly recommend you read. It's called, excuse me, it's called My Name is Christine. Highly recommend you read that. And so I'm the middle child. Both of me, yes, I never had the chance to fly the drone, Christine. The squirrels got to it before I did. But yeah, so I was a middle child. See what else about me. Both me and my sister have SMA, spinal muscular atrophy, hence the wheelchair. Do I intentionally match my straw color? No, I didn't even realize that until you just mentioned it. That's really funny. Did Dad lose the second drone too? I don't think he's lost it yet, but he's never offered me to fly it, so I don't know if I can fly it. I don't know. So let's see. Yeah, we have SMA, spinal muscular atrophy. That's why I'm in the wheelchair. I myself am a graphic designer. I also run my own clothing business called Snappy Clothing. If you haven't, check out snappyclothing.com. Get yourself some cool clothing, I think. I do a lot of custom design work. Right now I'm working on some book illustrations, doing some logo designs, custom blanket. That's interesting. I appreciate that. Um, see, I have an order coming up probably soon for a stool, designing and printing some shirts for them. I just finished doing some zip ups for a department of a hospital. Um, so if you or your company or business you work at need some clothing, let me know. I can design them something, get it printed for them. What am I sipping on? I have a variety here. One of these is actually food. I had a mug of soup for dinner. So the thick straw is actually soup. It's just easier to drink it than use a spoon. Um, the middle one is a Mountain Dew, which, if you know me, is my vice. Um, However, I switched it up today and for variety did a Mountain Dew Code Red instead of the regular Mountain Dew, and a big switch. And the furthest one is water because I need to be hydrated. Um, so I actually do have a drone shirt. Um, it was a custom drone shirt that I made for some people that wanted it. I'll send you a link. It's kind of funny. Dex, if you need some shirts, you know who to get at, man. I always got you. Um, yeah. I know. I really branch out wide. There's like the regular Mountain Dew, Cherry Red. I'm a wild man. Yeah, so let's see anything else going on with me. Um, what is the worst job in the world? Worst job in the world? Um, being Mrs. Trump? That might be the worst job in the world. I don't know beyond that. Where's the other ones? Not today, Ryan. Trading laundry. I do remember Charlie trading laundry money for Mountain Dews. Um, yeah, I actually talked to Charlie somewhat recently. He's doing good. Still the same old ornery Charlie. Um, yeah, Dex, I would agree. Although I think being Mrs. Trump is probably worse than being the Donald himself. Um, yeah. Let's see what else is going on. I am in the process of starting with a few friends of mine a nonprofit called MD Adventures, like MDA Adventures. Clever, clever. Um, so the idea of MD Adventures is basically it's like Make-A-Wish for people with muscular dystrophy, but with more of like a focus on like extreme outdoor adventure type stuff. We're looking into doing all sorts of stuff from our first trip we're looking to go up Mount Princeton, which will be 14,000 feet, and then maybe do some rafting in the Arkansas River. It should be awesome. In the future we want to do everything we can really from bungee jumping, the parasailing, the zip lining. I don't know. I mean, we'll investigate as we go, but our plan is to do as much as we can. I'm pretty excited about it. We're looking forward to it. Um, let's see what we got here. How often do you shave that face fur? Can I do it with a drone? Um, I shave the face fur as least often as possible because who wants to shave? Um, but once it hits that itchy phase, you gotta trim it down. You can't go full grizzly. I can't get through the itchy phase. But if I shave it all off, I'll look like I'm 12. So can't do that either. Gotta keep a little, at least some stubble for the ladies. But yeah. Um, So yeah, indie adventures is something I'm really excited about. Um, will somebody be recording these deathtivities? I like that term. That's good. I will fit that into the mission statement. Um, we do plan to film and document as much of the deathtivities as we can, because we plan to use that footage as a proof of concept to try to like apply for grants and whatnot. We are a registered nonprofit in Colorado now, so we are accepting donations now, and the guys in Colorado have a fundraiser already planned with Chipotle, where they give like a percentage of sales a day to our nonprofit. So that will be coming. Um, Mom is not happy about the deathtivities, but you'll have to get used to it, Mom. Skiing sounds pretty sketchy. We haven't planned skiing yet, although I know there's a bunch of organizations that do adapted skiing. So if somebody ends up applying to do skiing, if that's their wish adventure, it's something that we could probably work out fairly easily. Caitlin, I know you need no excuse to eat Chipotle. Everyone might as well spend it jumping out of planes, whitewater rafting, and bungee jumping. I could not agree more, Mr. Abernathy. Life's not living if you're not risking death, right? So I want my mom to probably best that she just exit the broadcast. But yeah, we're excited. I think there's a lot of people with muscular dystrophy that have that same adventurous spirit that I believe I have. And so I think there'll be a lot of requests and demand for lots of adventures, and hopefully we can fundraise enough to be able to grant them for a lot of people. Our first one will be probably this June, and that will be with me. So I will be the guinea pig for all this. But hopefully, if I survive, then we can start granting some wishes for other people. What's that define at? Um, yeah. Yeah, it should be fun. Never been up 14,000 feet, so we'll see if there's enough oxygen for me. We'll find out. We have discussed taking oxygen with us. We'll see what happens. But we'll figure it out. A couple of the guys are going to do a test run beforehand, so they'll kind of gauge what we'll need to make it happen. No need to worry, Mom. I haven't died yet. Don't plan on it anytime soon. Who are your Thunder Buddies? Rank that is a tough ranking. I mean, Sharky, let's just say that you made the list. But yeah. So yeah, any of you watching that have muscular dystrophy, look forward to sending in some applications for your wish adventures. We don't have applications available yet. Like I said, we are doing our first one this June, and see how everything goes. And after that, we'll start taking applications for other people's wishes. But yeah, so let's see what else is going on with me. I've been doing. People keep asking me about the Spinraza shots. So if you don't know, Spinraza is the relatively new treatment drug, the first ever FDA approved treatment for SMA. See, Angie, I love the we'll see what happens mentality. Exactly, Angie, you get it. You understand. Things always work out somehow. Okay. Oh, did you really, Chase? That's cool. Or I assume it was cool. Maybe the patient was a jerk. I don't know. Yeah, Angie, I'm super excited too. Um, you can come with us if you want. We're still recruiting our team. We got right now it's me, Danny Powell, Nash, Rob, and let's see. Oh, and Nash's friend Mike. Um, Probably forgetting somebody, but yeah, we got a little team, and we'll grow that team. Do you play? You just pay. um, this is based on. Yeah, Casey, you should tell a little story at least. Um, Shlucky, I can't say have played that specific song, although they do let you play whatever music you want during your injection. Um, yeah, so the Spinraza injection is this first ever FDA approved treatment for SMA. It's a spinal injection, which is not fun, but it's not too bad. Well, it's for me. I've heard other people have had varying levels of lack of enjoyment for their shots. Um, Tied up here. Oh yeah, I'm sure Lajoy keeps you on your toes, to say the least. Um, all right, Casey, that's too bad your patient is sick, but glad they're still alive. If I had to choose between world peace and eggnog, which would you choose? Man, I don't think you have to choose. I think eggnog could be the answer to grant world peace. I mean, if you pour some eggnog to all the world leaders, what are they going to fight about? See, Christine gets it. Christine understands. Carl, I think we got to test this theory before you can say it's not the answer. I'm pretty sure it is. I see Michaela gets it too. But yeah, I think we tested. We sent some eggnog to Kim Jong and all, all the other crazy leaders, maybe even Trump. Maybe we can get Trump to calm down if we just send him some eggnog. Reading comprehension test. Yeah, I'm probably not doing so good either, am I, Shlucky? What kind of cult would I like to start? Um, Man, that would be fun. I, I'm probably not to be trusted with my own cult. It would just go way left. I I can't begin to say. I don't know. Um, lots of sports and lots of women. We'll just leave it at that. Hi Heather, how are you? Yeah, see, Cliff gets it. Eggnog is world peace in 2020. That's all it takes. I miss you too, Heather. How's San Diego? It looks beautiful. Honestly, yeah. Um, Anybody have any other questions or anything you want me to talk about? Feel free to throw it in the comments. Probably gonna keep this relatively short. Probably cut off here soon. Um, so I was talking about Spinraza. Um, so I just finished my last of the loading doses a few months ago, and I have my next injection on next month. So I'm super excited to get stabbed in the spine again. I give more thought about how to get on 2020 and 2020. That is the goal. Um, that may be happening this June when I try to climb a 14,000-foot mountain. We'll see. Um, I don't know. We have to like add some scandal to the hike or something. Or post some like ominous Facebook posts before I go up the mountain. We'll see. Since Spinraza be administered by drones. Um, it probably could. I would not recommend it. Being that even the doctors will hit my nerve from time to time, which is super painful. I would imagine they're a little more steady than a drone. Um, but you never know. Maybe machines have steadier abilities than human hands. I don't know. Can the drones just fly you out? What is the drone obsession? I don't understand. Um, can they fly me up? Probably. I don't weigh that much. If you got like maybe 4 drones to like share the weight distributions, but I know that hits my nerves, the president. Yeah, I think the president hits a lot of people's nerves. Do y'all have a backpack carrier? At the moment, we do not. I'm not sure how a backpack carrier would work as well for me. Maybe for like face backers, I don't really know exactly. Um, we're still kind of exploring the best way to get me up the mountain. Our plan right now is to take my manual chair and kind of outfit it with some like off-road tires. And being that we have a bunch of relatively strong dudes going up the mountain with me, yeah, me and my manual chair don't weigh that much. So between all of them, for the parts where it's necessary, they could probably carry us. And then just roll over what we can roll over. A purse, a giant dog carrier. These were all options. Nothing's off the table. Dude, I just watched Monty Python for like the first time in like probably 10 years the other day. I still love that movie. It is one of my favorites of all time. These robots controlled by Dr. Fenders in room to surgeries now. Yeah, see, it probably could be done. I would be terrified to have a drone sticking a needle in my spine. But, I don't know. If the drone came highly recommended, I might need to, like, check for some Yelp reviews or something. I need to know. I don't want to be the first one to do that. But yeah. Or some straps would be a good idea. That would be super helpful, Angie. Because National Rob. I'm gonna let you decide that, Shlaki. What you, who you think is relatively strong. Does the doctor have to be in the hospital? Oh my gosh, you're crazy. The satchel is strong. Definitely satchel could be the way to get up the mountain. Let's see. Yeah, I've missed a bunch of people's comments, but I'm trying to keep up. Y'all are too fast for me. Let's see. But yeah, so I think that's how about them Seahawks. Oh yeah, that's what's going on. The Super Bowl. Who's everybody picking for the Super Bowl? I'm still bummed that the Seahawks are out of the playoffs, but just the fact that they made it on their rebuilding years, it's promising for the future. I'm excited for next year. Go Rams. Yeah, nobody likes the Patriots. Helped go ladies chair when we were in Iceland. Yeah, I bet that really helped a lot, Angie. Yeah, straps are probably a pretty good idea. I can't keep up steady. But yeah, both of my teams, even in the AFC and the NFC championships, lost. So I'm a little bummed about this Super Bowl matchup, but I just hope the Patriots lose. Yeah, the refs win every year, don't they? It's really not fair. Yeah, Cliff, New Orleans definitely got robbed. But I heard today that somebody is actually suing and like demanding that they like replay that game, which will never in a million years happen. But it's kind of crazy. Terrible reffing. I know my ADD cannot handle this. I'll have to figure things out for next time. Alright guys, well, I'm probably gonna cut this short, but I'm thinking it seems like enough people are here that I can probably make this like a weekly thing, I'm thinking. Probably every Tuesdays at 7. Um, so put any questions or topics you want me to talk about in the comments. And I said if I don't get to them in this video currently, I will try to bring them up in the next video. I appreciate y'all joining in. It was good to hear from some of you, and I hope to hear from even more people after this is over. But yeah, good to hear from everybody. I will talk to y'all later. And in the how did I not mention? I cannot end this broadcast without mentioning that Edgar Martinez is in the Hall of Fame. I am so excited. He got in just today, his last year of eligibility. He deserved it. I'm so happy. Very glad that he got inducted. I'm very much looking forward to that ceremony and him being there in the hall next to Griffey. Yeah, I'm glad that the voters finally gave him in there. I am upset though that Rivera got 100% of the vote when Griffey should have got that. Why anybody voted against Griffey is infuriating. But I'm just happy for Edgar. Very, very happy for Edgar. Alright guys, well, until next week, have a good one. Love you all. Yeah, talk to you later. Peace.